and only Dr. Meenakshi Anantram. Welcome to the show, Meenakshi. It's great to have you here.
Thank you so much, Shubam. It's such an honor to be here.
Yeah, after a long chase, you are here on the show, and I'm so glad and excited to take this further.
Go ahead, and all the best for all the viewers out there. For those who are watching the show, I thank you for investing your time on this young Indian Shubam Mishra, and I hope that you will follow him and wait for him to grow to one of the greatest podcasters in the country. Thank you, Shubam.
Thanks so much. Thanks for those words. So let's start with this way. I just want to know, can you take us back to your early days and give some kind of highlight about your life experience journey so far? Yeah.
My name is Dr. Meenakshi Anantram. As you can see, I've always said I'm an ordinary woman who's led a very extraordinary life. I was born to very, very, very illustrious parents. My father was a state cricketer and an Indian probable of the late 50s, early 60s, and he had many Ranji Trophy and other records to his name, a very, very famous sportsman of his time. And my mother, a very scholastic, erudite woman, she was also the manageress of the first Indian women's cricket team. So you see, I come from a backdrop of very wonderful parents. More than just being sports people, they were people of great value. And my mother especially was the greatest inspiration for me. But having said all this, I feel that, confidence is the greatest accessory that you can be born with. And me, your own Meenakshi, was a very low self-esteemed person as a child. So in my growing up years, I was a very, very ordinary, very meek, very antisocial girl, and I even used to stammer as a child. So till the age of 13, I actually shunned away from public view and tried to keep to myself, and in the process, books and learning was my only friend. No sports, no social life. I used to be enamored by my brothers and my father and my mother and their life. But at the age of 13, I met a Guruji who turned my life for me. Being a little bit of a genius of those times, because I used to only read and read and read like a voracious caterpillar. I was in the Tamil Nadu team for the Bonvita quiz contest at the early age of 13. I was one of the youngest quizzers of those times. And Mr. Amin Sayani walked in as our final quiz master. And I still remember that day. At the final quiz, this young girl was sitting there, the youngest on stage. And every time Amin ji would ask a question, and I would put my hand up, and then he would say, "Yes, beta, answer." And then Meenu will go, ba, 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 because I was a stammerer. And suddenly he just stopped everything and he said, "Beta, aap likhenge. Aap bolenge nahi. You write the answer." And he gave an exemption for me. It was such a special moment that somebody actually stopped and thought about my inability to speak. And it was a turning point. That year, Tamil Nadu won the Bonvita quiz contest thanks to a 13-year-old girl. And I went on to, become a big hero in my state and the quizzing circles. I think that is the stepping stone. It changed my entire perspective. But what changed is like a butterfly. I had something had broken, and I had come out and become myself. Childhood was beautiful. I have 3 wonderful brothers, and I was more a boy in the family, and I learned to fight and survive. And even today, the value system that our parents give, I think they're the only things that take us ahead. So whatever I am today, I see that I'm mirroring the beautiful people who actually created me. Beautiful childhood, but from low esteem, it was a journey to very high and very good self-esteem. Today, I live by my mouth. I anchor. I present prime ministers and presidents on stage, and nobody will remember that I was a stammerer. So that was your Meenakshi as a child.
Yeah. So, I was also... So that's a great, way you have defined the thing. And I was just, watching your TED Talk, right? So that was, I think, 10 years back. And I listened whole TED Talk, and I got so much motivated when I heard, the kind of journey you have been through. Okay. So from playing under 15 from Tamil Nadu, then, becoming a youngest scientist, then become a, first Indian woman to do a live commentary, then first registered event management company, that is Razmataz, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
So